Hi, my name is Rachel, and my son Andrew is almost 16. He has profound level 3 autism and has been self-injuring for years. One minute he was a happy, talking toddler, and then he lost his speech, became nonverbal, and started hurting himself. Now he's over 6 feet tall, stronger than me, and the injuries have escalated to a crisis level. I'm 45. I'm disabled from a car accident and can't move easily, but I've done everything I can to keep my son safe. I've begged county agencies for help, Portage County Board of DD, Ohio and more, but they ignored us. They ignored his school too. They denied funding, delayed services, ghosted calls, and even closed his case twice. We were approved for funds to pay for out-of-network care that could have prevented this, but they never followed through. On Memorial Day, I had to call an ambulance because my son nearly beat himself unconscious. His face was swollen, bruised, and he was out of control. He wasn't trying to die, but that's where it was heading. And all because these agencies refused to act, leaving me to try to keep him safe from himself with no help. Now he's at Akron Children's Hospital. I want to be by his side, but I can't because the hospital can't or won't accommodate my physical needs. They won't even offer a virtual option, and today, without my consent, they held a discharge planning meeting about my son without me. I had already sent them a letter stating they could not do this without me. They did it anyway. No one tells me anything. I don't know if he's being discharged, where he's going, or what comes next. I'm not under investigation. I've never been under investigation. Everyone who's worked with my son knows this isn't abuse. This is autism. And this is what happens when families are abandoned by the system. I've spent years holding the line while my child hits himself, breaks things, screams, suffers because there's no support for kids like him or parents like me. Every step of the way, I've asked for help, real help, not meetings, not check boxes, not excuses, help. And my question is, does someone have to die before anyone actually listens? If you're reading this and you work in the system, do something, not later, now. Don't wait until another child ends up in the ICU or worse. Families like mine are drowning. We need crisis, stabilization. We need in-home support. We need respite care. We need someone to care enough to act. If you're a lawmaker, advocate, journalist, or even another parent, please help me raise the alarm, help me make noise until they can't ignore us anymore, because silence nearly cost my son his life.